Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I want to share something with you guys. When you're in a situation when you are the underdog in a fight. So I'm in a Chinese J11 against a Japanese F15 flown by Bravo. Thank you very much for the help. And I got a trick up my sleeve that I want to show you guys. Anyway, before that, I really want to thank all you guys for the support, the new subscribers. The channel is growing. I really appreciate all your help. And if you're not subscribed, please do. That really helps the channel to grow. Anyway, I'm gonna lock him and I'm gonna override the launch permission. So I'm gonna launch at really far range. This is to force him defensive so I can push further in. There we go. Fox 3 on the way. This is only so I can force him defensive and stay high altitude. I assume that will make him a little bit scared. He's got a missile launch, and now he will shoot a missile at me because you don't want to go defensive when you got a missile coming at you because you know the bandit is hot and he can close the distance, gaining speed and still have a lock on you. And the Russian RWR is a pretty good one. He shows the radiation strength and the direction, which is pretty good because when he goes cold, I can see that in the RWR because it will get no notification and I can see him recommitting, so I kind of know what his status is. It's pretty good. We have no AWACSs, so that trick will work usually if you are with little to no SA, so they don't know the distance, they're not sure about the speed or whatever, the altitude or whatever. Sometimes they do because of the radar, but sometimes they don't because you can surprise them, get a lock, launch, they will, be really fast, see you, lock you, shoot. They don't always, yeah, sometimes it happens. Well, at least to me. Not well trained in that. Another Fox 3 from me, and I'll keep him on the defensive. That will not work the second time, I assume, because he will learn the trick and he will just push further. You have not a lot to scare from that first missile. That first missile only intended to push him defensive, which I assume kind of worked. He launched a missile at me. The armor is really I think better at long ranges, so I'm just gonna go cold a little bit and recommit from the other side. I'm gonna drag that missile away and then just recommit from the other side. While dropping altitude and increasing my speed, that's going to help me in the next engagement, which is great. I'm going to crank a little bit more because I still got missile notification and I'm not sure what the status of this missile is. Just a little bit of a crank and recommit. That should defeat the missile at those ranges. So I'm happy with that. Recommitting. I'm gonna get him on radar shortly. I'm gonna lock and shoot him, and that missile is also, I'm not in there we go. I don't have intention to kill him with that one, but that is becoming more and more dangerous as we go closer to each other. In the merge, by the way, it's becoming a little bit more of a 50-50, right? I'm a flanker, he's an Eagle. I do have some capabilities of my own. I'm carrying the archers, he doesn't have high off bore sight. So I do have an advantage here. So if I can get to the merge, I'm good with that. If I can splash him before, obviously better, but still, he's an F-15. He can get really fast, really high, and he also have those AMRAAMs that I need to defend from. No radar, no RWR contact. I know he's cold. I'm gonna push him cold. He recommitted right now. You saw that on RWR? He just turned his nose hot at me. That's how I'm getting this radiation. I push him defensive again and look at him. He's defending again. So my plan is successful. He's going cold and away from me. I'm cranking because he might pitbull a missile at me. A lot of guys do that. I saw an explosion there. I think actually it's his missile. That missile just self-detonated in the air over there. He's still going cold. I'm going to lock him. I still have no RWR contact, which tells me he's cold. Are we in range yet? Not yet. There is a high probability of a merge now. Fox 3 for me. Got him cold again. He's gonna try to recommit from the other side. I'm gonna again force him defensive. I will not let him rest. I'm gonna force him defensive again. I'm just gonna gain a little bit more altitude, make this Fox 3 a little bit more dangerous. Because by now it's also my last one. I'm intending to kill him. Another explosion in the air there. I will wait for him to commit. There we go. He's on the side. He's flanking. I'm gonna launch here, and I hope to get him as he recommits. So we will have a longer defensive move. Might have him in a second here. He's still cold. I'm gonna wait for him, so I'll see him flanking. There you go. He's going to the right. I'm gonna stay with him here. There we go. Fox 3. And I hope he's gonna... Yeah, he's recommitting. There we go. RWR contact. He had nose hot in the second that missile was... I don't know. Not in the second, actually. Quite a longer time after I launched that missile. So this is going to be dangerous for him. Really dangerous for him. He's defensive aggressively now, I would assume. Now I'm closing the distance. I'm down to Fox 2s. That's going to be a Fox 2 kill. By the way, I think he wasted all of his missiles as well, because I didn't got any AMRAAM after that second one. So I think he was pitbulling a little bit, which is a smart move in those ranges, because he couldn't get a lock. I was forcing him defensive the whole time. Got a lock here. That's a Fox 2. I might launch it a little bit too early, but again, that will scare him. We're about to merge. He also have Fox 2s. There we go, into the merge. And coming back around. I'm afraid he has a missile off. Did he? His nose is kind of in a great position to shoot. Oh yeah, that's a missile. That, whoa! Just crossed my nose, a missile. I don't know how it missed. Fox 2. Please hit. Splash. Whoa. Alright, that was a dangerous one. I don't know how I evaded this Fox 2. I think more luck. I dropped some flares, but still. Alright. Not sure if it's going to work for the second time. Nevertheless, I'm going to try that, but obviously he's getting wiser to the fact that I'm just shooting missiles to force him defensive so he can ignore them. Fox 3 from me. And there we go. I'm gonna hope it's gonna push him defensive. I'm gonna stay here at high altitude and crank to both sides. I'm gonna go to the right a little bit. He's gonna shoot a missile at me. It's gonna be a longer range, but still, I'm gonna have to defend that either way. I hope I can defend it with a crank and not with going cold. But it's an AMRAAM. It's a pretty good missile, and if you want to be safe, usually you'll go cold after a while, just to make sure. And I think he launched in pretty good parameters for him. He was high, he was fast. Yeah, you see he's staying hot. So he's getting wiser to the fact that the first missile is essentially a distraction. And was meant to push him cold. Alright, so maybe the second one will do the work. I don't know. There we go. Not yet. I'm going to push it a little bit further. I'm going to make the second missile a little bit more dangerous. I thought about shooting it before, but yeah, I'll make it a little bit more dangerous. So we really need to defend. He's staying hot, he's locking me, he's pushing me, and now I'm gonna give him a Fox 3. Something to think about, and now I'm gonna defend. Now I'm actually not that scared of going cold. So I managed to, I think, kind of confuse the first missile. I don't know if he even launched at me. He just locked me. But that's definitely a missile. And I'm going to need to defend that. But he also going to need to defend my missile. That was dangerous for him. So I'm going to go full cold. I'm going to recommit. Pick him up on radar. Same trick again. But I think he's getting wiser to the fact that I'm just distracting him. He's going to defend it, but he's going to recommit much sooner than before. He will not stay defensive for the duration of the time of me pressing him. There we go. Got him on radar. Lock. And Fox 3. There we go. Another Fox 3 in the air. I'm going to climb. And he is defending. See, the RWR just cool. Just shows you the heading of that bandit in the fight. So it really helps me. It really helps me. Because essentially now I know he's cold. I know he's defending. So I'm going to stay committed. I'm going to stay hot. I'm going to try to launch a missile again and catch him while he's recommitting. So we'll have a longer defensive move. And I can actually close the distance while doing that, essentially making the missile more dangerous. There we go. He's flanking now. Fox 3. Yeah, got him. Right on time. Saw that? Right on time. I was launching the missile, and then I got RWR notification. But this is also dangerous for me. I don't know if he got a... The idea that he will not get a shot. Oh, he got a shot. Okay, I'm gonna defend. The idea of pushing him defensive like that, he will never get a shot out. But he did. I think he actually might be a little... He pitbull a missile at me, I think. I'm going to defend it a little bit more aggressively, trying to go to thicker air. But that was a pretty dangerous missile. But I need to catch him. I need to catch him. So I'm going to have to recommit. I hope I can defeat that missile. Never mind. Got hit. Yeah, it's not going to work for a second time, but this is a cool idea, isn't it? Can I fly that thing? Missing a wing. Nope, never mind. Never mind. Lost everything. Alright. Good kill for Bravo. Good job. I'm out. Great job. Well, this is a cool tactic, isn't it?